This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner. On a busy Monday, here are Sandra Smith, Andrea Tantaros, Jedediah Bila. Today's hashtag.
Oh.
And happily so.
The way I said that was such a statement, but
Yeah, it
who
was.
even knows if it'll be true?
If this is punishment, I'll take it.
I like that.
I love it. Well, I'm glad you're here. We have a lot to
Great
get
to be
to
with you.
today.
Super.
All right, let's get
There
to
we
it. That one of the things they're looking at is a timetable for relief of economic sanctions. We're sitting here. You said, well, what about the relationship between the United States and Iran?
Well, the Ayatollah.
Said laughter from Lou Dobbs.
Well, we are behaving. The first question.
Since murder, even of women and children. So what do you make of this current situation?
It sounds like
That to me is very painful that this particular incident has
The media is fixated on this. This week, President Obama is expected to tour a...
Has the president promised to look into after her death? You know, we've seen him speak.
Has been a very hard issue for Republicans.
It's not
It's a
surprising.
short statement. Yeah, so I mean,
the fire department and
For the party as well. I mean, I say pack the... That's going to happen pretty fast, but I say, duke it out. Put a boxing ring up there.
all right.
See
Well,
some
with my
fire.
experience, more. It works.
People running
All right, quick programming note.
Interesting,
okay?
if not exasperated response to that.
I rise to meet with rising costs in America. It doesn't work like that. Wages go up as a result of demand. And
Yeah, she's a little bit confused about Hillary's answers. Isn't that what we was interviewing? All of a sudden expecting Hillary to be remorseful. She's going to come in and say, oh, take full responsibility. It was all my fault. That's not
wish
what we're
she had
dealing
just
with.
said-
Of the subpoena, Sandra. I mean, she's saying, oh, there was no subpoena. I was sitting at home, didn't do it.
she was the only one.
They're arrogant, they operate above the law, and in that interview, she was...
having had female and male bosses, I would just say the whole idea of asking for money is intimidating to me in general.
It's
And
hard.
it wouldn't matter if it were, a puppy dressed up in some interesting clothing. I would still probably be nervous. That's what I've experienced.
That's the big difference in the study.
Yeah.
Place, and they're not as confident discussing money. Also,
you got that.
Come from an academic background. I'm curious, maybe it's the political correctness now. It's an egg timer these days to figure out how to work Ariana Grande and a licking donut scene back into a conversation. You ever notice that?
true.
Anyway.
Schools are obsessed.
But
They're
I think,
obsessed.
I know, but
What the hell is wrong with this country?
You don't think this exists? You don't think
No, I don't know if it exists or not. But having a teenager who feel good about themselves, I think is splendid. We can go to the gym next year. Let's get through this
but
year.
you're teaching kids to feel good, but there's a role for parents here.
I think sometimes
And the two of
parents don't
you
even know
can
their
go in
kids.
about just a few seconds. Go on about
People
this.
when they're fat, they know it.
FoxNews.com/outnumbered. Click on that overtime tab. We're back for the TV version of us tomorrow at noon Eastern. Whew. Wow, Lou Dobbs, good to have you today.
Great to be with you.
Happening now starts now.